I think we're good to go. Like 99% sure. What's up, Griffin? Can't wait to get home. Yeah, what's up, Master Lasher? Hope you're having a good night. Oh, while I'm thinking about that, actually, I need to make sure the list is working properly. Yeah, I think we're good now.
Elite Smash! Captain Falcon!
Smush Ultimate. What's up, 21? Have you gotten to finish Rebirth yet? Is Captain Falcon good for a scrub? You've had Smash for years and never played it? I think Falcon's a fine starter for a character, but honestly, the real answer is there's no such thing as a character that should or shouldn't be played by beginners. I'm a firm believer that you should just play whoever makes you happy. Oh god. Or play whoever looks cool to you. Oh god. This connection though? Oh god, this Falco. Oh god. Are there combos in this game? Yes. Sweet Jesus. This Falco chooses to play this game in their free time. I have gigabit fiber and I'm wired. This is not me, this is them. Which means that this person chooses to play the video game like this. Do I still play Smash? Casually? Yes. Competitively, I'll do it again when, Competitively, I'll do it again in Smash 6. Until then, though, I'm just a casual like most of y'all. Oh, this is awful. Either way, what's up, King Inku? I'm gonna try and walk forward slightly and up smash. How's Zygreg doing with the new anti-TikTok laws? So the thing is, it's only gone through one branch of the government. It's not necessarily confirmed it's definitely happening. We'll have to see if it goes through. But yeah, there's definitely some pressure put on it. Have fun playing Smash CFN probably. Not gonna lie, few things have made me miss Street Fighter 6 Online, like this Falco right here. Wait. It actually feels kind of fine now. Maybe their bro is like torrenting unspeakable things. Air dodge in. Older brother's downloading moose porn. I mean, that's one way to ruin your internet. Haven't played since last time. Funny, me too. Air dodge. Not this time. Alright, since the connection's actually kind of fine now, I'll rematch.
Captain Falcon.
But if that shit starts lagging again because they download moose porn again, I'm abandoning ship. I'm giving them a chance though, out of courtesy. Oh, never mind, they're gone. Playing from the Bermuda Triangle through a VPN? True! They were downloading AI-generated hentai. That shit's probably like 1 trillion gigabytes or something. Because there's just so much, like... You could Google search just about anything, and there's just like an absolutely unholy amount of AI-generated, well, literally anything out there. At least that I've been able to see. I've just Googled the most random shit, and tons of AI-generated pictures will show up. Like, I was looking up good places to see cherry blossoms if I could make it to Japan in time, and a whole bunch of AI-generated stuff came up, and I'm like, bruh. Is there... Surely there's not a lack of pictures of that, you know, real pictures. Do we really need that? Good morning to you as well. What's up? Thank you, Azael Demon, by the way, for the follow. Hope you're having a good one. Alright, I think there's just Bingus in line right now, but let me check. Yeah, it's... Alright. You thought you were already following? No worries. But yeah, you're first up today. Let's go Falcon gameplay. Hey, if you want, you can come in the list too. It's been a bit. Hey dude, everyone smash that like button. Hey! You know what's up, Schnazzy. Oh. Jump? Not this time. You're in NorCal, that connection be rough? I'll be real with you, I don't care. It's just friend. It's just like casual games. You know? You could be in Australia. Oh my god, not again. Boop. Boop. Reddit 13 is the best character in Rebirth. Did they make him like super broken? I remember thinking he was just okay in the original game. Like, not the best, not the worst. Oh, that was weird. Am I dead? Not quite. Oh, wrong way. It's not so much his gameplay, he's just funny. You're Jogaboo, it has been a while. What's up, Jogaboo? Nice, nice. How's competitive Street Fighter been for me? Honestly, really good. Yeah, Jogaboo's in the YouTube chat right now. Oh, weird moment. Am I dead there? Yeah. Have you gotten tired of Smash at this point? I still love it casually. I just don't have any competitive motivation for Ultimate anymore. Still a 10 out of 10 casual game to me. I'll never say no if someone just wants to run some games for the hell of it, you know? Taught me everything I can. Stash, you still enter brackets. I don't want to hear it. Nah, acting like you're retired but still entering brackets, that's fraud shit. Get on my level. Do I enjoy using Falcon? I still love Falcon. I just don't have fun with the way I feel like you have to play him to survive nowadays. I feel like the way you had to play Falcon to survive at top level stopped being fun to me. Even if I still love him in general. I feel like the way I want to play Falcon just sucks now. And some people are like, well, just adapt. I mean, I could, but I just don't have much motivation to, honestly. It's not that I don't know how to succeed playing differently. I just don't want to. You haven't entered a bracket in 2 years? Nice. What a trade! Holy shit. What's the way you have to play him? A lot more defensively in a nutshell. Optimal Falcon feels kind of similar to Sonic now. How the Frosty vid view is going? They're getting a lot better. It started off super slow, but it's slowly actually getting more like a faster rate of viewership as time goes on. By the way, thank you. How do you say that name? Chalakov Q. Thank you for the Twitch Prime. If you want, I can put you in the list if you want to run some games today. How do you join the fight? You subscribe. Just type exclamation mark and join into the chat, okay? Like, I'm okay with camping sometimes, but like, if I feel like I have to camp in most matchups, that's just not fun to me. Oh, Daniel, after this game, I'll add you in, okay? The bot doesn't work on YouTube. So whenever someone that could enter it does it on YouTube, I have to enter you guys manually, okay? Also, Jogabu, I'm sorry that our video hasn't come out. I guess it just... A lot of things have just been really chaotic in my life recently. I don't know how much of what I'm saying you can even understand, but... I guess I've just had so many other things in my priority list that it's kind of just fallen by the wayside. And there's just other stuff that I feel like I need to do first. So it's just kept getting endlessly sidetracked. And I feel bad about it. Spoiler alert, Jogu won, by the way. Which I think he deserves to. Why did I spoil it? I feel like at this point, if I'm not gonna have it out after this long, I kind of owe like people to say that. Thank you, Exterium, for the 2-month resub, by the way. Do you only need to be a level 1 YouTube member to play? Yeah. I'm honestly not surprised at all, Master Lasher. What was the score? 10-4. It wasn't. It really wasn't that close, which I think makes sense because I mean, going into that set, I feel like my motivation just kept waning and waning, and I was like just slowly descending further and further down. And then I feel like with Jogabu is the exact opposite, where he's only been getting better and better and been more and more motivated to push himself. So like to me, I feel like it's deserved. Like if I'm not gonna be pushing myself to my limits, I deserve to lose to people who are, you know? To me, that just feels like the natural order of the world. Hell, I'm like on the opposite end of that phenomenon nowadays, where there are tons of people who are good at Street Fighter and have been for a long time, but they've like been less motivated in Street Fighter 6, and now I'm like quickly surpassing a lot of them. I feel like if you don't have that dog in you, like mentally, you're only gonna just progressively get further and further surpassed by the people who do. So to me, it's just like, yeah. That dog for Ultimate's been dead for like 2 years. Passion goes a long way, yeah. It's why I'm literally like objectively probably one of the fastest growing Street Fighter 6 players in the world. And then you look at like what was going on with me in Ultimate, and like my results just kept getting shittier and shittier over time. I was less motivation, less passion. And then the people who are motivated and had passion, surprise, surprise, they were practicing more and getting better faster. So I started losing to them. That's how it should be. I'm not salty. You love Joel Pressure. Oh, by the way, thank you, Exterium for the 2-month resub, Schnazzy99 for the Twitch Prime, and Azael Demon for the Tier 1. Holy shit. There were a lot of subs out of nowhere. I don't have time to prove. It's funny you ask, Stash. Yes, I do. Trying to set me up for the shill. I see you. You're a real one. Yeah, you see that little, let me add Daniel to the queue. Sorry. Yeah, after I finish this set, I'm going to play Chalikov, then Daniel, then whoever else comes in. But is there some kind of queue? Can you play with me under the set? Right now, it's just for YouTube members and Twitch subs, because otherwise it'd be too chaotic to manage. But yeah, you're in there now, Daniel. Sorry about the little delay. Are you supposed to join? Only if you want to, Azael. I can't make you do anything. But anyway, the reason I have the whole HelloFresh tag is, you see that little box in the bottom left of the screen? I've got 2 people that have done the HelloFresh thing so far. Basically, if we get 8 more people to get that, then I'm gonna feel comfortable. I'm gonna feel comfortable getting the Evo Japan flight at that point. I say Jogabu's Falcon is different. It's a lot more defensive than mine for sure. I feel like he plays way more off of like just strict whiff punishing and much less going for reads. He does a lot more like he also is way more about frame traps. Very rarely uses knee. Very, very safe and disciplined. Do I play with Rory still? I haven't seen him in a few months, but he and I were actually at a bar together like a few months ago. Just had some drinks, talked about life. Yeah, he's a friend. I don't see him too often, but he's a good guy. I like him. Mid-mid recovery is some cheeks. But yeah, GG's. What's Cat up to nowadays? I mean, he has a full-time engineering job. He's in a happy long-term relationship. And when he does have spare time, he just plays random video games with friends for the most part. He doesn't compete that much anymore, but he's still really good. He almost top 8'd DreamHack Atlanta, despite that being his first tournament in like half a year. Yeah, I think it's time for the next... It's best of 7 for tier 2, so that's the set. Let's see, the next person in line is... Cholikov Q, it's time for you and I to play, and Daniel, you're up after that, okay? Alright, back to the thing that Stash brought up. Y'all see that HelloFresh thing in the arena? Basically, for those of you who like Super Smash Brothers or other things, if you buy one of those HelloFresh boxes that you can get through my link by typing this right here, by typing exclamation mark HelloFresh, you can actually get a built-in Metafy lesson if you buy one of those. I think it's like $40 if you buy it in the US, which gives you a good amount of food, like really high quality food. It's honestly, in this economy, it's probably like straight up just a good deal. And then you also get a Metafy lesson. So like you're basically getting a 20% off Metafy lesson for a full hour in Smash or Street Fighter, and then you also get food. And if we get 8 more people to do that, I've gone 2 so far. If we get 8 more, I think that'll be enough to where I can make it to Evo Japan. So I'm gonna shill that every once in a while and try and get some more of those bad boys in. So yeah, so if any of you are interested in Metafy lessons in general, that's a really sweet deal. Because normally my Metafy is $50 an hour, but the box would be like $40, so you'd get a bunch of food and a lesson, so that's just a big deal. Worth it, trust. Yeah, Painful Legend was actually one of the people who bought one of those boxes. I just finished the lesson with him a few hours ago. Glad you were happy with it. You ready, Cholikov? Yeah, get in here. Let's do this. Yeah, the arena ID, you can see it in the top right, and the password is 007, okay? You can't buy one at the moment, but hopefully soon. Yeah, no worries, Schnazzy. Yeah, it's honestly a sweet deal, and I get paid for every single box that people buy. So, if I get enough boxes sold, I can pay for the Evo Japan flight ticket. You did a Metafy lesson for Joker and wasn't as good as you hoped, so now you watch matches and learn stuff yourself? Oh, like you signed up for someone to help you out? That's unfortunate. I guess different people teach in different ways, you know? For me, I don't actually like to play people that much. I'm more like a professor, where I mostly just lecture people and focus on like neutral theory, how to reframe the way you view the game itself, optimal mentality, and just when I teach people, my goal is to teach people how to teach themselves more than anything. What's up, Jim? You want to get in the list today? Ah, I just barely missed the Tipman. Yeah, if I got the Tipman in that spot, I would have been able to do Tipman into Tipman. Did that jump? Up air catch that. Ooh. Yeah, the bot doesn't work on YouTube, Jim, so I'll have to add you manually. But I got you in I got you at the end of this game. You've improved by yourself for a while, so now you're gonna just keep trying to win by teaching yourself? Hell yeah! I'm a firm believer that if you just tell people, oh, do this here, oh, do that there, and leave it at that, that kind of teaching is very shallow to me. I would rather just instead like help walk people through the process of how to properly think about things so they can solve their own problems. Because at the end of the day, something like Smash, and really just competitive games in general, are always going to have like nearly infinite amounts of situations that can occur. So if you just tell someone, oh, do this here, what about the other 50 bazillion situations? Like, it doesn't necessarily change that much in the long term. I'd rather instead just like walk people through things and force them to have to solve it right there, right then, so that you can kind of reframe the way you look at the game in general. Because I think the biggest difference between top players and people that are just like decent or learning is that top players know how to effectively learn from the information that's presented to them. And I focus mostly on teaching that skill above all else. Yeah, it'd be that way sometimes, Giselle. Ooh, nice catch. Dude, Metal Gear Rising was such an insane banger of a video game. It's still the only Metal Gear game I've played, but goddamn. You like that read, by the way? Read the roll-in with Falcon Punch. 50 years ahead of schedule. Have I played Alan Wake? I have not. How was it? If or rather, when I become a Street Fighter 6 player, would I do coaching? Yeah, why not? I'm getting closer, dude. Online tournament I was in last night, I went game 5 last hit with 2 different, like, incredible players. I also ran into Gachi-kun on ranked last night, and we went like game 3 last hit. I'm getting nice. Yeah, I went down to the wire with Dual Kevin last night and Zaffarino, and I also got really close to beating Gachi-kun. I'm going to go the distance in Street Fighter. It's going to happen at this point. Nice. How do you think I can edgeguard this guy? We can find out. Okay, maybe not right there. I can't have him die yet. We gotta save him. Damn it! Almost got some funny shit. Really? That missed? Also, they always jump.
Captain Falcon wins.
You took the security guard's job in Metal Gear Rising. Oh yeah, that guy. I kind of forgot about that guy for a minute. Didn't I have a good Crom at some point? I have won a few locals with Crom, yes. I've dicked around with a lot of characters because of various points where I just had no confidence in Falcon or whatever. It's funny, my confidence in Falcon as a character is actually higher now that I'm not competing. I realized that my lack of faith wasn't I was conflating a lack of faith in myself with the character. Like, my results getting kind of shitty because of my own lack of motivation. I was blaming that on the character. And now in hindsight, I'm like, oh, yeah, it's not Falcon's fault. Air dodge in. You get to see it sometime. My Falcon after all, Karage's considering Aegis. Well, I don't think Falcon's it's not that Falcon is bad. He's a pretty good character, but I still think he's solidly a pay grade below the characters that are winning big tournaments, you know? That doesn't mean Falcon sucks, he's just not a top tier. Those are two different things, you know? Sig T, by the way, thank you.
Captain Falcon wins.
There are characters that cannot be played well. I kind of agree. I think it's more that if you want to consistently succeed with characters that aren't top tiers, you kind of just have to accept that to an extent it's not going to happen. You have to accept that sometimes you're just going to get fucked. And that's just how it is. I think Smash and Street Fighter is harder at a competitive level. It's funny you mentioned that. I'm actually currently writing a video essay about that. Because I think a lot of people would be interested in that. And I feel like I'm one of the few people that's actually qualified to have a real opinion on it. So, yeah, once I come out with that video, I think that would be something a lot of people will be interested in. But long story short, I don't think there's a clean answer. Because a lot of skill sets are kind of similar from platform fighters to more traditional ones. But a lot of things are also really different. Hell, I'm down for Subspace 221. That'd be sick. They still fucking kicked, just from a different spot. I thought they were gonna jump earlier. What game is this? Something involving two grown men in spandex beating each other up. in. Either way, good games.
Captain Falcon wins.
All right, Daniel, it's time for you. And then Azael Demon, you're up after that, okay? But yeah, GG's. No, I'm sorry, that's the set at this point. It's best of 5 for tier 1 subs, best of 7 for tier 2 subs and or like level 2 members, and best of 9 for... Yeah, this room only has room for 2 people, so we don't have room for a spectator on the bench. Sorry about that. How balanced is Street Fighter 6 compared to Smash? It depends on what you define as balanced. Like, if to you balance is sheer quantity of relative character variety at top level, it's definitely Ultimate right now. Ultimate is also a game that's had years of patches, and Street Fighter 6 has only had 1 patch so far, and is nowhere close to its full, like, completed roster. So it's not the easiest thing to compare the two. To you, is game balance like mechanics? Like, do you think the mechanics themselves are well balanced to where nothing feels too strong? Like, I don't know. There's so many different ways you can define it. Or any character in the roster can win a major. I mean, Snake Eyes won a really big tournament in Street Fighter 6 so far. That's how he qualified for Capcom Cup. You want Vega back? Vega would be cool. We might get him for Season 2. You're loving Street Fighter 6 thus far? It's a really fun game. The game's tools give you a lot of stuff you can do. It's like, you just have a lot of options. Just in general. I think the main thing that needs to be tuned is some things on mechanical level are just a little too strong in my opinion. But once that's fixed, the game's gonna be in a really great spot. You're getting a snack box for whenever you get back from Collision. You should definitely do it. They're fantastic controllers, and I love mine. It's funny that I've been using mine for pretty much the entire time the game's been out. And then I recently became a Junk Food Arcade's brand ambassador. So now I just straight up work with them. That's like the most natural thing ever. Because I was already a fan of the product, so... Nothing, I didn't really have to do anything special. They're just like, yeah, just do what you're already doing for the most part. But maybe a little more. God. That's so insanely powerful.
Captain Falcon wins.
Will you be better with Guile if you get them? I do think that leverless controllers are optimal for charge characters. So, yeah? Oh, whoops. What's optimal for long-range fighters? I think leverless is, on average, going to be the best option.
3, 2, 1.
Yes, the mechanics themselves. I think there are things about Ultimate's mechanics and also Street Fighter 6's mechanics that I think could be better balanced. That's one of the things that I'm excited for about 6, is that I'm fairly confident that the things that need some balancing help are going to get balancing help, you know? Like right now, I think Drive Rush and Perfect Parry are a little too strong. But I'm fairly confident that both are going to get toned down in some way or another, so I'm just curious how they're going to go about that, you know? Because there are a lot of things they could do, but I can't really say for certain what it's going to be. Muta King, what the shit? What's up? Do I find Smash faster or more exciting than Street Fighter 6? Faster? Absolutely not. Not even close. Good sir, have you seen how many like timeouts there are in Ultimate competitively nowadays? Fast is not the word I would use to describe this game at top level. You time people out? Of course you do, Muta King. You're one of the originals. Do I do Smash with Street Fighter now? I haven't practiced Smash since July. I just stream it casually every once in a while. I put 100% of my competitive energy into Street Fighter nowadays. I'll compete when Smash 6 comes out, but... Can you have mod? I want sword. What do you need a sword for? Huh? What you gonna do with him, Muta King? Enlighten me.
3, 2,
Promise to abuse your powers? Tempting. You want the Orchid Nursing and sell my HelloFresh? Well, here, how about we just focus on selling mine instead? Because if I get my HelloFresh thing to go through, and I get enough people to buy it, I'll be able to comfortably get the Evo Japan flight, so that'll be cool. Unfortunately, it's not the easiest thing in the world to travel as a free agent. And I am a free agent nowadays. Hopefully not for too much longer, because I am starting to get nasty at Street Fighter, so hopefully it won't take me too much longer to get a good team again, but for the time being, I'm without one, you know? Yeah, and anyone who uses my HelloFresh link, you get a free Metafy lesson included too. So it's honestly a pretty sweet deal. My best place in Street Fighter 6? I've only been to 3 majors for Street Fighter 6, but so far I've gotten 33rd place, then 17th place, and then 13th place. So I guess 13th at a major is my best so far. We're both doing HelloFresh. But Mutiny, does yours come with a Metafy lesson? Huh? Does it? Yes or no? It's a simple question. You review matches for reveal? Ah, so it's not the same thing. Therefore, mine is better. Get farmed. Why does it work like that? You're gonna more chassis call than baby cakes now? You know what? Sure, why not? If you buy my HelloFresh deal, Mewtwo King. You know what? I got a deal for you. I got a deal for you. Actually, never mind. I don't. Goodbye. I thought about it for a second. I was like, nah. Do I have a secondary for Street Fighter? Not right now. It's hard to say whether Sakurai is going to be involved in Smash 6 too. I guess we'll just have to wait and see. Yeah, unfortunate ending, but GG's. Alright, Azael Demon, it's time for you and I to play, and 21 you're up after that, okay? How do sponsorships differ between Smash and Street Fighter, if any? I don't think there's any real difference. Not really. It's kind of just... I'm pretty sure sponsors more or less work the same way across any kind of games. It's mostly just a matter of like the nature of individual deals compared to... I guess they tend to scale depending on the size of a scene. Like a good example would be, I think the kind of deal you're going to get at being sponsored for top level League of Legends is probably going to be a lot larger scale than Smash or FGC because it's just a bigger esport. I'm very Pookie coded? What does that even mean? Any small advice? The main thing that stuck out to me, Daniel, was that I feel like you were trying to force your way in too much. I think you kind of want to camp me more. And other than that, I think you should have been chasing me off stage a lot more too. ZSS should be relentlessly harassing Falcon off stage. You should genuinely be trying to kill me every single time I'm off stage. And you just weren't. Yeah, the password is 007 though, sorry. Crazy to see me playing this again. I still play casually. You get scared online to go off stage as much? Yeah. You gotta break through that fear and just make yourself do it. Oh, password 007, sorry. Yeah, I guess you just gotta work on getting over that because sure, you have to be precise, but you have the tools to do a lot of damage. And I think Falcon in general, like he's vulnerable, so you should be chasing me. You need to make me feel more afraid off stage, you know? And you kind of just weren't. Hell, I was edgeguarding more and more than you were edgeguarding me. That's not supposed to happen in this matchup. It's supposed to be the other way around. Almost dead. I consider it a Falcon Academy. I mean, I teach on Metafy. That's kind of the same thing. Although a decent amount of my students don't even play Falcon. Like, my most recurring Metafy student is actually a King DDD player. And he told me that I've been helping him out a ton. And hell, even literally earlier today, I had a Toon Link student. And he seemed pretty happy with how it went. I'm able to teach every single character in the game pretty effectively. Like, I just understand how everyone works. Like, I don't just only teach Falcons. I teach more Falcons than any other characters, but, you know. I understand how everyone works. You finally beat Ned, he was not happy. Good shit.
Show me a move. Show me a move. Falcon
You know that whole edge cancel thing, by the way? I can still do the auto slips. I missed that one. Yep, slingshot knee. How would I teach a Steve? Mostly focus on set play. Because Steve is like the most set play character in the entire game. Teaching Steve is about like realizing how you can create like really skewed situations and make sure that even when you lose neutral, you're able to recreate them again fairly quickly. Or bait people into other situations that are... Steve is very much a character about either creating traps or making people think they're not in a trap when they are. I know how every character works. For sure, Dennis. I guess that just like made people a little more publicly aware of it. Almost. What's the strat for K-Rool been getting botted online? There's not really a quick strat, but K-Rool is also very much a set play based character. A lot of it is just like figuring out how to use Crown in response to different stuff. But it's also going to vary a lot based on matchup to matchup. The main thing that makes Crown so important aside from the projectile is honestly the armor. The armor is secretly the most important thing about that move, not even the projectile itself. So a lot of it is just getting good at figuring out when opponents want to throw out hitboxes so that you can just negate them with Crown, because if you can discourage people from throwing out hitboxes with K-Rool point blank, then that means you can start threatening your neutral B command grab a lot more easily because people are going to be afraid of it. It also makes it a lot easier for you to like set up nair pressure, since your nair is actually really safe when you can land it. It's just otherwise really telegraphed. So when you specifically establish the fear of them being afraid to throw out hitboxes point blank, it becomes a lot easier for you to get nairs to work, and it makes it a lot easier for you to get your grab pressure as well. Mixing up between nairs, grabs, once you can kind of discourage them from throwing out hitboxes at certain timings with Crown, is how you make neutral work at a lot of different levels and a lot of matchups. But it's going to change based on whether you're fighting zoners or other characters, of course. And yeah, that was the set. GG's. Thank you, XC, by the way, for the 3-month Twitch Prime. Just type !mark and join. The reason it didn't work in your Twitch message is because that wasn't something that shows up in chat. That's a message that shows up in notifications, which is something different. Just type that same message again, but in chat. Either way, 21, it's time for you and I to play, and Master Lasher, you're up after that, okay? But yeah, hopefully that advice is useful for you, Kenny. Shall get better at online one day. It's funny, I'm actually probably better online now than maybe I've ever been. Because I mostly just play online now. These like little sub-battle streams or whatever, this has been my main source of gameplay for the like last 7 months. Aside from like a few random times I've just randomly played Smash at like parties or whatever, this is mostly how I've been getting my gameplay. You're better at offline because that's how all you play? That used to be me. Low key, I'm the exact opposite now, though, which is really funny to me. What's up, LES? Do you destroy all of my friends? Do you mean like, would you destroy my friends? Some of them. A lot of my closest friends are Georgia Smash old heads, who either don't go to tournaments anymore or don't go very often. So most of my closest friends don't necessarily go to tournaments like that anymore. Aside from Sunito. Ooh, that grab though? Like, Sunito is one of my closest friends, Scat is also one of my closest friends. I think you would probably lose to those guys. But I don't think you'd feel bad about that, right? Can we do Ganondorf Dittos with items on? If you enter the list, sure. At the end of the day, I'm happy. I'm down to do like whatever people want as far as requests go. Your close friends too. I don't think I've ever met you in person, Starnet. Sorry. I'm not gonna be one of those people who's like pretends to be close friends with people I've literally never met before. I think that's just weird. It encourages like a lot of weird parasocial behavior. I think it's, you were just trying to be funny. Oh, I know. You gotta go now. Enjoy the rest of my stream, brother. Good night, everyone. Yeah, you take care. Any Falcon only group lessons? Isn't that something you can do on Metafy? Maybe I should try that at some point. Isn't there like a Metafy thing where you can teach like a class of people instead of just one? And that's a thing that exists, right? I've never done it before, but Maybe I could do something like that one time. Or more than one time. I don't know. What's up, Mike? Hope you're having a good one. Are there live questions, etc.? Yeah, I think the way you do it is you make the group rate a lot lower per person than it would normally be. But the main incentive to do it for MetaFi coaches is that if you get enough volume of students, you would actually like make a good bit more per hour than a regular one. The idea is something like that, I think. Like as an example, my current rate is 50 an hour. But I guess if I did that, and it was like 20 a person an hour, if I got 3 or more students, it would be worth it, you know? How to join? Just type exclamation mark and join, that's it. How long is the queue? Hi. I can check, Jim. Wait, is the list command not working? That's cringe. You've been one of the first to join a group, Falcon, so please consider this method. I think doing it like maybe once every month or so sounds like it might be worthwhile. I'd have to like schedule it ahead of time though for it to work. Otherwise though, if anyone's looking for like MetaFi discounts, my main recommendation is to just use my HelloFresh link. You can actually get a lesson way cheaper that way. Yeah, anyone who uses my MetaFi or my HelloFresh link, you'll get a 20% off lesson and then also get a bunch of food. And it also helps me go to Evo Japan, so it's a pretty good deal, honestly. You take you out the list, you're gonna keep learning Street Fighter 6. I'll just skip it when it comes to your turn, okay? I'll remember that you're not in there anymore. Or you can do exclamation mark and drop spot, yeah. Nice catch. Yeah, let me check the list. I don't know why the list didn't work last time. Thank you, Star Ninja 10, by the way, for dropping the Twitch Prime. Hell yeah, dude. You're currently the third person in line. I should have added you a while ago, but I forgot to, honestly. So I skipped you a lot of spots. But yeah, GG's 21. Thank you, Star Ninja, for the Twitch Prime. If you want, you can get in the list and play. Just type exclamation mark and join, okay? Alright, with that in mind, the next person, Master Lasher, it's time for you and I to play. Jim, you're up after that, okay? Yeah, normally my lessons are 50 an hour for anyone who would be interested in my MetaFi. But if you use my HelloFresh link in chat, let me get it real quick. I don't know why it's being dumb. It's time to chill again, and we are here for it. So true. But I mean, it is a bargain, objectively. I'm gonna pin the message in both chats too.
3, 2, 1, go!
Show me your moves. Show me your moves.
Yeah, you would... Not only would it be $10 cheaper to use my HelloFresh link to get a lesson instead of regular Metafy, is it possible to use it in the Netherlands? It is not. It's an America only thing, sadly. You joined Metafy, how to find me? Just look up FatalityFalcon. But honestly, if you're trying to do a Metafy lesson, just use my link instead, dude. It's literally, you could spend 50 to buy a 1-hour lesson with me there, or you can spend 40 to get the exact same deal using the HelloFresh link and also get a bunch of food too. It is literally objectively better for you to just do that. So I would just recommend doing that, honestly. It is slightly more work, but I mean, the value is like, you save money, and you also just literally get more. But yeah, if you wanted more lessons in the future, you would need to use Metafy, but my honest recommendation is that if you're trying to get one now, just use my HelloFresh link instead. You'll save 10 bucks and get way more bang for your buck. It helps me out more in the long run too. If I get enough people to do those HelloFresh subscriptions, then I'll be able to make it to Evo Japan. And if I can make it there, I'm gonna go for like almost a month, bring my stream equipment, and stream like every day in Japan. Get a shit ton of content for you guys. Am I going to collision? Nah. That would easily be one of the most productive months for my stream growth. I'm saying. I think it would do a lot for me. You're still alive, bitch. You really thought I was dead.
Falcon wins!
And the way the HelloFresh thing would work is, in order to prove that you actually got the deal, all I would ask for people is that they take a screenshot of their purchase and then send it to me on Discord so that I can, you know, verify that it was them, and then we schedule the lesson. So it's a bit of work, but I mean, the value's worth. And I will keep shilling until the end of time because I want to go to Evo Japan. Hopefully I'll get a sponsor relatively soon, and then I won't have to think about this kind of stuff anymore. Ooh, nice catch. Do the jump. Oh shit! Nice.
Falcon.
GG's.
FatalityFalcon wins.
Alright, Jim, it's time for you and I to play an Exterium. You're up after that, okay? By the way, those of you who are watching on YouTube, if you want to help out the stream, something you can do that's totally free is just drop a like on it. That's it. Helps out with the algorithm. Do I have Discord? Yeah, I'll be honest, I don't use it much outside of Metafire though. I'm a pretty busy guy, and when I do feel social, I usually just do stuff IRL and not online. Do you have a Discord server? Yeah, but I'll be real, it's pretty dead. For the same reasons, I just... I don't socialize much online. I just do my shit in person. Ooh. Inescapable. Another one? How do you get on the sub list to find me? You can check by typing !_ list. I can't remember the exact amount, but there's a decent amount. How's my Japanese? Atrocious.
FatalityFalcon
I know like a few very basic phrases, and that's about it. I can say hi, goodbye, order food, and ask for directions. And that's about it. Oh, and I can say thank you. Okay, I guess that's 5 things.
Ready?
That's enough to get by in Japan, though, as a foreigner, though.
3, 2,
There's a lot of things are...
go!
There's like a fair amount of English that's used there. Like, a lot of signs will have like hiragana or kanji, but they'll also have like English letters, so... It's honestly not bad at all. Usually the hardest thing as an Americaner... Americaner... What the fuck is an Americaner? As an American, I think the hardest thing is probably ordering food at local restaurants, because a lot of like small hole-in-the-wall restaurants aren't necessarily expecting tourists, so they might just not have a menu with anything in English. It'll all just be symbols that, to someone who doesn't know the language, might as well be gibberish. Obviously it's not gibberish, but you know what I mean. If you can't read it, to you it kind of is. A lot of the time if I'm in like European countries as an example, since they use the same alphabet, even if I don't know what a word means, since a lot of words in English are kind of based off of words in other languages, I can be like, oh, well, this word is kind of similar to an English word. Maybe in the context of what's surrounding it, it means this. Like, sometimes I can just piece shit together if I'm somewhere in Europe. But that worked for me a lot when I was in France. But in Japan, they obviously don't use the same alphabet, so that doesn't work. Always sponsored for the Smash 6 era. You're confident about that? I'm fairly confident in the next 6 months I'll be sponsored for Street Fighter. But I'm just not for the time being. Learn how to stay left, right, and straight to navigate a cab. I don't even need to do that, honestly. Because when you can order a cab with Uber, so you just type in your destination when you order the Uber, and then you're good, you know?
3, 2, 1, go!
You don't need to like take that extra step. The system does it for you. How do you join the queue? You just have to be a Twitch sub or a YouTube member, and then if you're a Twitch sub, the bot works on Twitch, but it doesn't work on YouTube. So if you're a YouTube member, you just let me know and I put you in. Damn, that almost worked. Do I still make YouTube videos? I literally came out with one a few days ago.
FatalityFalcon wins!
I just don't upload super often because I just want to make higher quality videos. I don't want to just upload like generic stream highlights and call it a day.
Choose your fighter.
The algorithm has given up on Smash content. Yeah, that's the thing. There's a reason a lot of the people that got big through Smash content, like Alfred, Little Z, and others, you don't really see them put stuff into it anymore because it's just a lot of the time high effort videos cost money. And a lot of the time, the effort just doesn't justify the reward. It's hard to expect creators to put a ton of effort into making like a big video if it doesn't even make a fraction of what it costs, you know? And that's currently where my Street Fighter videos are, because I'm still developing the Street Fighter audience. And I feel like the quality of the content I'm making for the game is way higher than it normally is for someone with my viewer base for the game. But I'm confident that in the long run, investing in... I view it as an investment. I know Sean's playing Smash. He was at a big tournament last weekend, wasn't he? Either way, good games. Quality over quantity, that wins every time. Yeah, that's my approach. I'd rather upload 1 or 2 really meticulously made videos a month than just churn shit out. I want my videos to feel special. I don't want to just like do this, you know?
Captain Falcon.
And I don't think there's anything wrong with creators who do that. A lot of the time it's because they either don't want to do all that other stuff or they just want to focus on other things. Like when I first started doing it, I had no interest in being a content creator, but I felt like I had to. So I just paid an editor to just chop up my practice streams and called it a day. Because I wanted to put all my energy into competition. So that's a good way of like building a base on YouTube without having to do anything that much different than you already are, you know? And I think if you only want to focus on competition, then doing that kind of stuff makes perfect sense. But I'm just at a point now where I don't only want to focus on competition. I'm willing to like really sit down and spend more time writing scripts and stuff like that, you know? That's it, right? Yeah, that's it. GG's, Jim. I want to make like quasi-documentaries. I want to make video essays. And just a lot of like more in-depth stuff. Alright, Exterium, it's time for you and I to play, and Lord Barrett, you're up after that, okay? Yeah, that's one of the reasons why a lot of larger Smash content creators don't really do much Smash content anymore. Because a lot of the casual audience has moved on at this point, so it's becoming harder and harder to make big videos and it feel justified, you know? Smash is dead? Not even close. But it's mostly just the competitive audience that's still around. And the competitive audience isn't necessarily big enough to consistently sustain a lot of those higher effort kinds of content relative to how much it costs to make that stuff. There's still like 1,000 people plus tournaments on a regular basis all around the world, you know? The game is doing just fine competitively. When you said Smash got too defensive, that resonated. Yeah, the way I like to play just kind of sucks today. Like, if I play the way I want to, I actively feel myself being punished for it, you know? Like, it'll just... Playing the way I want to just gets me killed.
3, 2,
And it's like, sure, I could not play the way I want to, but at that point, it's like, I'm not really having fun anymore. And doing something that I'm not having fun with just feels kind of not worth it. Unless the game had a lot more money, and it just doesn't. Maybe if Smash had like League of Legends money, I'd be like, fuck it. I'll just do it anyway. But I don't want to do something that I'm not having fun with for no money. That just feels not worth it. Really hope there's an online best of 3, 5 option to stop one and doners. Even just a guaranteed best of 3. I think guaranteed best of 3 would be fine. I'm dead. Real one, catch you later. Yeah, do you take care, Jesse? Am I gonna die here? Usually training mode contests for to maintain popularity. They've never gone super far in old. Yeah. Although to be fair, the only game we've really seen it go far is Smash 64. Smash 64 combo contests are still popular. At like the events that have them anyway. I wonder if we're even gonna have SmashCon this year. The rumors I've heard is that the event's gonna have to either disband or completely rebrand. Because now there's those new Nintendo tournament guidelines. I don't think they can legally call themselves Super Smash Con anymore. That was a weird mess. Smash 4 is exciting. Even though I don't like what Smash 4 turned into at the end, it was nice to play Falcon in a game where he was better. That was nice. He's still good in this game, but I think in this game he's like a solid high tier, but in Smash 4 he was like borderline top tier. So it was definitely a promotion. Or I guess you could say a demotion in this case. We need another Civil War. I'm not sure we're ever going to have tournaments like that again, to be honest. But who knows? Falcon became better in Ultimate. I wish. That'd be awesome. Fun fact, Falcon was nerfed 3 different times in Smash 4. And even after all that, he was still considered borderline top tier. Falcon started as a legitimately bad character in this game and needed a lot of patches before anything happened. Why don't I go to tournaments? I still compete, just not in Smash. I'll compete again when Smash Ultimate comes in. Or Smash 6, not Ultimate. Yeah, I'm just done competing in Ultimate, but I'll compete in Smash 6 when that comes out. Until then, I'm just competing in Street Fighter. What if it's Smash Ultimate Deluxe? If it's Smash Ultimate Deluxe, I don't know if I'd come back competitively. I love this game casually, but I kind of have a lot of issues with it on a competitive level. That like balance patches wouldn't fix, because they're like core design. They're core parts of the design. They're not just like characters being too good or not good enough, you know? I personally really hope we just get something brand new rather than Ultimate Deluxe. If we just get Ultimate Deluxe, I'll probably just stay casual. No, I agree with you, Ryder. I'm in the exact same boat. I'm very much trying to diversify my portfolio right now. And for the most part, it's going well, because I'm actually starting to get pretty good at Street Fighter. Still got some work to do, but I hope eventually I'll have a pretty healthy Smash and Street Fighter audience. Plus, eventually, like, no one competes forever, right? Sometime down the road, once I just don't compete in any games anymore, I still think I want to be a part of the communities, just not as, just as like a content creator. Like, I don't know how many. Press 1 in chat if you watch Maximilian Dude. But I could just see myself going down a kind of similar road eventually, where I'm kind of just like a general representative of Smash and fighting games. I can see myself doing something similar where I'm like very much active and I participate in shit, but just as a content creator. I can see myself doing something kind of similar eventually. Like however many years down the line, once I've ideally achieved everything I wanted to as a competitor, and then I just vibe at that point. That's not for a while though. I've still got that dog in me, guys. There's still too much shit I want to do as a competitor. That's not going to be for years. Play some Def Jam 5 for New York as the next game. Nah, remember when I said Smash doesn't have money? I'm pretty sure that game's got even less. Let's be real. Yeah, top player in Mortal Kombat 1. I'm too busy trying to become a top player in Street Fighter, bro. I don't have time. Ew! That shit's broken.
Captain Falcon wins.
Now, I'm making such good progress in Street Fighter, I feel like trying to get into another game, at this point in my journey, wouldn't make sense. That's like, that'd be like if Ash Ketchum was starting to get close to winning the Pokemon League, and then last second he's like, okay guys, I'm gonna go be a really good chef now. Right next to the Elite Four, and you're gonna just throw that all away and do something new? Come on, bro. You'll book something? Cholikov. If you want to book something on Metafy, just do the HelloFresh thing instead. Classes in Spanish? I don't know Spanish enough, sorry. If you use my HelloFresh link instead of booking on Metafy, you will literally get the exact same thing for less money, as long as you live in America. Do you live in America? I guess if you don't, then it's a moot point, but... Canada? I don't know if it works in Canada. Yeah, I don't think it does. Okay, never mind, Metafy is fine. Yeah, I'm just trying to get people to use that because it actually genuinely saves them money to do that. And then you also just get other shit too, so like, it's a really good deal. Nice catch, nice catch. for sure, but you'll book through Metafice. Hey, sounds good. See you soon, hopefully. I wish I could speak Spanish well enough that I could do a lesson in it, but I definitely am not good enough in Spanish for that. Thanks for gaming in. Yeah, of course. It was fun playing you. Alright, GG's. I speak Spanish. I know a tiny bit. Remember how earlier in the stream I said I knew like a very small amount of Japanese? I know all that stuff in Spanish and like a little bit more. Like I'm better at getting around in Spanish than I am in getting around in Japanese, but it's still nothing special. Yeah, that was it, Exterium. GG's. Alright, Lord Barrett, it's time for you and I to play, and XC, you're up after that, okay? I always forget how godly pro players are. If it makes you feel better, I won my first tournament when I was 11, and I'm turning 30 this year. I've been doing this for a long time. I've got a shit ton of experience on my side. Some consider you as a pro star ninja. Let's go, dude. Who do you play? Greninja? That's a pretty good character. Greninja's whack though. Yeah, some stuff of him is like kind of inconsistent and weird, but hey, it is what it is. Violet, all right. You wish in the next Smash Captain Falcon gets a buff? That'd be cool. He's not bad. I think he's a good character, but there's still a clear gap between him and the top tiers. What's up, Nova Knight? Hopefully you're having a good one. Yeah, it has been a while. What's up? Yeah, I can tell you now, whenever Smash 6 happens, if they give me a top tier Falcon, I promise you this. I'm gonna do everything in my power to be the best player in the world. If in the next Smash game they give me a top tier Falcon. Do I play other characters besides Falcon Ganon? Nowadays, not really, to be honest. Yeah, I will genuinely try to be just the best player, period. I will grind so ridiculously hard if they give me a top tier Falcon. Because I think if they give me a top tier Falcon, that's probably my last realistic chance to ever be the #1 Smash player. I think if I wait for the next Smash game, I'll just be too old at that point, honestly. I think I'm still like in a good spot where like I'm still very much in my prime, but hell, a lot of people think of Smash as like a super young people's game. So I'm already a good bit older than like most good players. But I think if I were to wait for Smash 7, I'd probably be too old at that point, so if I'm ever going to get a shot, it's going to have to be in the next Smash game at this point. That'll be my last shot to do it, if they give me a top tier Falcon. If they don't give me a top tier Falcon, I guess how hard I push myself in the game depends on how far he is from top tier. If he's really bad, I'll probably just focus on more on content creation. I don't know. At the very least, I want to be the best Falcon in the world, regardless of how good he ends up being. Even if he ends up being cheap, I want to be the golden trash bag. A golden trash bag in a sea of regular ones. We'll all suck together, but I'll just be a little bit less sucky. Enough for your graphics card since your old one got fried. Nice! Hopefully that works. You're not competitive by any means of playing since 64. Nice! Yeah, I've been a Falcon main for about... almost 26 years at this point. I've been playing Smash since I was 4, so... Been a Falcon main for about 25 years so far. If you can use the gun in the next Smash, you might be top tier. True. Yeah, if they give me a projectile, I'm gonna go crazy with that shit. Can you imagine if Falcon had like a wolf laser or something? One of his biggest problems is his mid-range game kind of sucks. And if he had a good projectile, problem solved. There's your mid-range option right there, you know? Either way, GG's. And next up, XC, it's time for you and I to play. Aaron, you're up after that, okay? He already has the gun, just needs to use it. True. Nah, Falcon's too honorable. He just refuses to use it. Alright. I'm gonna be back in a second. I'm gonna get some water, okay? Give him an F-Zero mine. God, Falcon with minecart would be insane. Just make that his neutral B instead. Cancelable Falcon punch. Oh shit. Why do all these sound so broken?
3, 2, 1.
This shit sounds like Brawl Minus stuff, you know? gonna break that shit, don't mind me. Damn, I thought up tilt was gonna hit there. Nope. Get that shit out of here. I messed up my spacing. But so did you! Oh, got his ass.
FatalityFalcon wins.
That combo is so fake. Hope everything's chilling for you? Yeah. I'd say life is solid. Yeah, definitely could have air dodged and then I would have just died, but... Hey, if you read they're not going to air dodge, then you just win the game on the spot, right?
3, 2, 1, go!
Uh-oh. Huh. Oh no! Ah, I missed that. I think I'm dead here. Yeah. Oh, the command is exclamation mark list, not Q. DJ looks a little different today. Very different, yeah. Thought the Street Fighter 6 grind is going great in terms of placements in the first 2 majors. Well, it's 3 at this point. And yeah, my results have gotten even better since then. Oh yeah, the invincibility.
Kazuya Mishima wins.
Yeah, I've in my most recent major, which a video is not out for yet, I got 13th, so I keep doing better and better. Am I dead? Okay, I'll take 39, that's fine.
Falcon kick.
Did I get money for 13th? Nope. That's alright though. All in due time. Is it top 8? I mean, it depends on the event. There isn't like a universal, like, this works at this placing. There's no universal, like, tournament union or anything like that for payouts. What was the other? TNS 9. Am I dead? Okay, not quite. That almost killed me, funnily enough. Am I just dead? Almost. Yeah, TNS 9 was relatively recent. It's just a few weeks ago. Forgot about that. Yeah, I didn't make it on stream, sadly. Which kind of sucks. I was in top 16 and I didn't get on stream a single time. I got unlucky. I think they should make knee plus on shield like in Melee. Probably not. I would like that, but I don't think it's very balanced. Got him. Am I dead? Not quite. I never know when I get hit by Kazuya. Yeah, there's always a chance you die, I feel like. Am I dead? Okay, no, but they messed up. Am I dead? Okay, they didn't mess up. Am I dead? They messed up. Yeah, GG's was fun.
Falcon wins.
Alright, Aaron, the Cheese Lord, it's time for you and I to play, and Star Ninja, you're up after that, okay? You were stayed ranks like in Street Fighter 6, you would def push for legend. Yeah, once you get an Elite Smash, that's kind of it. There's not like a particularly meaningful distinction made for... There's not like a real meaningful distinction made between people who just got an Elite Smash versus people who do other things. You're kind of just an Elite Smash and then that's it, you know?
Step into the ring.
Yeah, the only real camps are you're either an Elite Smash or you're not. It would be nice if they had something like the MR system in Street Fighter, but, you know, it is what it is. Learned how to ledge strum the other day, now you just gotta master it. Yeah, you're gonna get a lot out of it. Ledge strumming is super useful.
1, go!
Oops. Damn it. What the fuck? What's up, Captain IP Falcon? Well, that was kind of nice. I see you. Alright. You play with items a lot. I see you. Also, you appreciate the homie DI there at the end? I understand how it is. See, that's what I deserve for going for the clip. I could have just left you alone. How am I doing? Pretty good. Hopefully you too. Oh! That just pops that? Oh, I thought, can you join in? Yeah, I got you after this game. Bro, that killed? Holy shit. When you join, can you leave items off? Yeah, this is just the custom requested room of someone who wanted to play. How to change your tag name without changing your Switch name? I can't remember, to be honest, because I haven't done it in a long time. All right, let me add IP Falcon to the list. All right, I got you. No worries, no worries. How long is the list?
3, 2, 1, go!
There's 4 people ahead of you right now. I respect the attempt so much. You like my shirt? Thank you. It was a gift from my mom a few years ago. Holy shit, that armor through all of that? God damn. This item is broken. Reverse 3 stock though? Reverse 3 stock though? Reverse 3 stock though? Reverse 3 stock though? Hey yo! Okay, I'm dead now. That was almost a cool comeback. You're probably gonna be destroyed by me? Yeah. But maybe not, who knows? Do I do that Metafire thing? I do. If you're interested in getting one, I have a discount offer for you. If you live in America, that is. Yeah, if you live in America, I can offer you a discount with benefits. If that's something you'd be interested in. The mist? This character sucks. You live in Maryland, we have to see how much it is. Well, right now it's 50 an hour. With my discount, it'd be 40. It would come with a lot of other benefits too, if you're interested. Like a lot of extra benefits. Wait, that hit? Damn. Hey, I respect it. Yeah, because I'm doing a thing right now where I'm doing a HelloFresh promotion. Where if you use my link to get your first HelloFresh subscription, then not only do you get like a bunch of good food at a nice discount, but you also get a free lesson included. So not only are you getting a Metafy lesson cheaper than usual, but you also get a bunch of food. It's a nice little promotion I'm doing right now. So if anyone in chat is interested in that, just let me know and I'd be happy to help you do it. Am I red or blue? I'm the blue one. I'm the Ganondorf that has HelloFresh to their name. And yeah, for every one of those purchases I get, it's a lot more likely I'll be able to make Evo Japan. Is it possible to prepare for a tournament only with playing offline? Yeah, of course. I thought they were gonna die for that. First level CPU is not the solution. That will have the opposite effect, I promise. Level 9 CPUs are terrible practice. What? I didn't know that balloon would do that. I thought it'd be like a platform. I guess you knew what the balloon would do, though. Oh shit. I'll repent for my sins. Down beat me, down beat me. Do it, do it, do it, do it, do it. Please, repent. Do it, do it, do it, do it, do it. There we go. Balance has been restored. Oh shit. Almost. Oh, fuck. If you play, will you give me tips on how to improve? Yeah, of course. I'm always happy to help everyone I play. Always. Ayo? Bruh. Alright, GG's. Yeah, I can tell you play this stuff so much more than I do, because you know all the timings on everything. Like, I can tell you really know these stages. Either way, Star Ninja, it's time for you and I to play, and Tobias, you're up after that, okay? And it's best of 5 for tier 1 members and subs. Thank you for the games. Yeah, you too, for sure. Shameless shilling. Shameless.
Step into the ring.
I mean, it's a way of helping me go to Evo Japan, so might as well, right?
Choose your fighter. FatalityFalcon.
Yeah, Star Ninja, the I'm the first to get a JV4 in Ultimate. I might have the highest level JV4, but I mean, JV4s happened probably day one. It just wasn't necessarily something that was extensively recorded and documented, you know? I've gotten more JV4s than I can count, but most of them are just regular. I don't know. Shrek versus Goku, who winning? I got Shrek, personally. Versus Goblin? Yeah. Goblin might be the best player to get JV4'd in tournament. And if that's the case, then that's an honor I have, but I don't know, I haven't kept track, to be honest. Am I going to Japan? That depends, Nassim. That depends. I would like to, but I'm a free agent, so this shit's kind of expensive. That's one of the reasons I'm doing this whole HelloFresh thing. Because if I get more people to get subscriptions through HelloFresh, that helps me out a lot. I think if I can get 10 of them, I'll feel comfortable buying a flight. Like, I'll have enough money to where it won't be a bad idea. And if we get close, but we're not at 10 yet, I might just do it anyway and just be like, fuck it, we ball. But I want to at least be close to 10 before I do that. And I would do a shit ton of content if I was there, so. The plan, if I can go, is to go for a few weeks. And then just bring my stream equipment and just train. Train and stream like almost every single day while I'm there. So it would be like a content/business thing more than anything else. Like, it wouldn't be a vacation first and other things second. It'd be a serious thing first, everything else second. I swear a lot of Smash players when they lost last week. Hope it all works out for me. Yeah, the main thing that is going to determine whether I can do it is probably if I can just get enough of the HelloFresh things, honestly. I'll buy the flight if we get enough of them. That was nice. Am I still learning Kazuya in Ultimate? No. I'm not learning any characters at this point in Ultimate. Now, I just play this game casually now. There's no reason to learn characters. Other than if I just want to dick around, I guess. By the way, thank you, Justin, for dropping the Twitch Prime. Thank you so much for the support, and yeah, you can join the list now if you want. Holy shit, that was almost insane.
FatalityFalcon wins.
GG, yeah, for sure. We still got the set though. Cause it is best of 5 for regular sets. Ugh, why is that move so big? Ugh, disgusting. I don't know why that box was like that. Am I dead? No. Greninja! Why? That's so tragic. Oh, I messed up. That actually sucks so much. You want this guy to teach you Greninja? Yeah, they're pretty solid.
Falcon wins.
Yeah, Justin, you're in line now. So let's see. What's the current list again? Oh. Okay, so you don't have to wait too long. There's 1, 2, 3. There's 3 people ahead of Star Ninja and then you, Justin, okay? But yeah, Tobias is up next. Then Lord Barrett, then IP Falcon, and then you.
1, go!
Is Vaso a slingshot? Of course it is. It is a thing that in the game that exists. But yeah, it's definitely worth learning. With Falcon, you mean? Yeah. It's a universal thing. Every character can do it. It's just a basic move. It's like its existence is just a byproduct of movement mechanics. So every character can do it. Any single player games I'm looking forward to be honest? Other than Shadow of the Erdtree and Elden Ring, I have no real plans of doing anything anytime soon, honestly. I'm just... Even with Puff, of course. It works with every character in the game. I feel like if a character already has really good aerial mobility, it's a little less useful with them usually, but... I mean, it's a universal move, so every character can do it. Kind of? 21? That's the impression I have. Looks like it's gonna be a very substantial thing. Rob can't do is something about his jump mechanic. Oh, well, that's one character that can, I guess. That's probably about accurate IP Falcon, yeah. Something like that. I love how 90% of Stellar Blade's marketing is just showing off the MC's ass. I mean, that shit sells. All you have to do is like look at the 50 bazillion like horny gacha games out there. They exist for a reason, because there's a market. Regular Pro Controller or GameCube? Either is fine, just whatever you prefer. Play against swordies, any things I focused on in the matchup? You definitely whiff punish a lot against sword characters in general. But I mean, matchups are different. The way you play against all the swordies is going to be pretty different in general. The best thing I can recommend is to not try and play them similarly because they're swordies, and instead try to learn each matchup individually, because if you try and apply something to a lot of them, it's ultimately just going to bite you in the long run. Any advice? The main thing that sticks out to me is that I feel like you don't edgeguard me anywhere near as much as you should. Like, you can kill me off stage with back airs really, really well, and I kind of just didn't have to worry about that. Either way, Tobias, it's time for you and I to play, and Lord Barrett, you're up after that, okay? Anything on your neutral? I feel like you didn't dash tech enough. That's the main thing. I feel like I felt relatively safe moving around you. It didn't feel like you were trying to catch my... It didn't really feel like you were trying to stuff movement with dash tech, which is really good in the matchup. Like, whenever you anticipate me moving forward, just dash tacking is so good. And I just... Once I realized I didn't really have to worry about that, that's why games 2 and 3 were less close. Because once I realized I didn't need to respect dash attack much anymore, it became a lot easier for me to just dance around you relatively safely. And that move single-handedly is the main reason why a lot of Falcon players will hesitate getting close to Greninja, because they're worried about getting whiff punished by that. And I kind of just didn't have to worry, so I was like, oh, I guess I can just disrespect you offensively more and get away with it. How do you know the password? Oh, it's just 007. Greninja dash tag is definitely a move. Oh, it's broken.
One, go!
It's definitely one of the best things that character's got going for him. Hitboxes being weird moment. Good morning. What's up, Jude? Favorite pizza chain? Probably Papa John's. But to be honest, I'm not the biggest fan of any pizza chains. Most of my favorite pizza places are just like, well, just not chains. Hot take, but Japan pizza actually pretty banger. I think it depends on what you get. Did I try tacos in Mexico? Yes. Mexican tacos godlike. Mexican food in general, godlike, honestly. Like, it's easily some of my favorite food in the world. Easily. Food Mexico in general is just on a whole different level. Now, there's a reason why, like, I know prominent food magazines will consistently rank all the food in the world, like, every year, and Mexico always ranks really high. Which, go figure. Mexican food is the bomb. I don't know where I'd put it, but it's definitely in my top 5. It's somewhere in my top 5 for sure. My top 5 would probably be like no particular order. Mexican, Italian, Japanese, Indian, and I don't know if you'd call this a category, but soul food. Like all that Southern American goodness. Yes, sir. Ooh. Yeah, if that counts as a category, then that's in my top 5 for sure. Ah, shit, I almost got it. You suck at fighting Samus with Falcon, so you're watching closely. If it makes you feel better, that's a very common problem matchup for people.
FatalityFalcon wins.
Remember the good old days when Samus was meh? I do! Funnily enough. What? But why though? Damn it! I almost got it, almost got it. What song is playing? I forget what it's called, but it's something from the F-Zero GX soundtrack. I look like a model shaved? I'll take that. No way. Alright, GG's. He once made 3 Samus's rage quit in a row while playing Falcon. Nice. That's an accomplishment right there. Good shit. Either way, Lord Barrett, it's time for you and I to play an IP Falcon. You're up right after that, okay? You don't see many IDJ combos nowadays. Yeah, unfortunately with optimal DI, they're just really not something you can force that much. They just aren't. Which, I mean, it is what it is, right? I remember when I first started labbing them, I thought they'd be more practical than they actually ended up being, unfortunately. Oh well. They're still solid in some spots. Say hi to everyone, Bunny. Hey. I love you too. You're pretty great.
Moves.
Nice. Air dodge in. Oh shit, wake up that? Wake up side beam? That's a new one. Ooh, that was nice. Dude, this kind of sounds like Metroid music, not gonna lie. Or it did, anyway. Not anymore. Oh, I didn't think they'd reach from that far. Okay, fine.
FatalityFalcon wins.
You know how that game can take this long even after they started over? Yeah. My personal expectations are, you know how apparently we're probably getting the next Nintendo console like early-ish next year? My guess is Metroid Prime 4 is going to be a launch title. And this late into its development, they're like, fuck it. Let's just put it on the next console at this point. That's my personal theory. Apparently, there's also most likely going to be the next 3D Mario game as a launch title. That seems like a pretty good range of demographics. If you're going to have a brand new 3D Mario, and Metroid Prime 4, that seems like that by itself is like already a really good launch for the next console. That sound good to you guys? New 3D Mario, Metroid Prime 4, and then probably some other shit that is just other games on other consoles, but now on a new console. Like, I wouldn't be surprised if they had like Elden Ring there too. Because apparently the new Nintendo console is going to be like a PS4 power-wise. And if that's the case, then that would put it at like the power of a Steam Deck. So I wouldn't be surprised if some stuff that you could play on a Steam Deck will also be able to be played on that. Smash 6? That's not going to be a launch title. There is absolutely no way. I would be absolutely mind blown. I'm not expecting another Smash game until 2026, at the earliest. Or I guess maybe late 2025 is the earliest. I could be wrong, but I really don't think so.
Choose your fighter.
Persona 6 as well. Yeah, I guess we'd also get Persona 6, Grand Theft Auto 5, and who knows what else next year too, you know? Prime 4 on a more powerful console than peak Metroid graphics. Can you imagine? The last Metroid Prime was Metroid Prime 3 on the fucking Nintendo Wii. Alright, you got it. The generational gap of going from the Nintendo Wii to the Switch 2 or whatever would be so massive that it would just be a thing of beauty to look at. Like the Metroid Prime remaster on the Switch already looks pretty good. Can you imagine how good something on even better hardware would look? With presumably more time to cook in the oven too? Oh god. Nah, Metroid Prime 4 is going to be a beautiful, beautiful video game. I'm here for it. Air dodge in? No. Damage his armor while you're the Green Samus? I'll be honest. It's been enough time, I kind of don't remember. If you want to get back in line, you can, and I can give you advice fresh off the dome. But I'm a little on the drowsy side, honestly, so I'm not necessarily remembering these games super well after they happen, unless you ask me, like, immediately. But, you know, that's the set. I think that's GG's. Alright, Captain IP Falcon, it's time for you and I to play, and Justin01031, you're up after that, okay? What did you do wrong this time? I think your main thing is you stand in place and press buttons too much. I think you mainly just need to be a lot more mobile. It's kind of easy to hit a standing target. What's the code? It's a 007 to get in the arena. Yeah, it's just much easier to hit someone who's standing still a lot than someone who's like constantly dancing around. It's like if you ever watched boxing or UFC before, they don't just stand in place and do this. They're constantly darting in and out of their opponent's range, trying to reposition themselves. It's a lot harder to get clean hits if someone is constantly dancing around, you know? It won't load for you? Did you look up the arena ID you see in the top right? We're gonna be grandparents by the time Smash 6 is out? I hope not. I'd like it to be a little sooner than that, but I'm also not in a position where I'm rushing it. Let you try that. That's how you get in. You have to actually, you know, look up the arena. IP Falcon, are you AI Greninja? Is that you? Okay, that is you. Do I prefer streaming YouTube or Twitch? Not really either. But I can stream on both at the same time, so that's what I do. Why not stream on both, right? Back to FF7 for now. No, I've heard great things about that game. Enjoy, dude. Okay. This Falcon likes to get a little spicy with it. You'd say get it, but you know I'm on the Street Fighter 6 grind right now. Yeah, I'll be honest. Aside from like the occasional Smash casual stream, I literally have only been playing Street Fighter for like the last 7 months. Aside from these, you know. You heard somebody recommend moving your entire head and tracking the opponent on screen like a hockey goalie. Do you do anything like this? No, but I mean, I think that's valid. I am 100%, like, I am not looking at myself at all when I play. I'm just looking at my opponent. I'm a firm believer that if you have a hard time, like, knowing where your position is relative to that, it's just a, simply put, it's just a skill issue that you need to work on. Because, oh man. I guess they were mashing Falcon kick and it's done. You're like 50 hours in and only in chapter 9 of however many. Have I tried Tekken 8? Yeah, for like an hour. It was super fun. I'm too busy to add another game to my lineup, though. So I'm just not going to. RIP! Your guys telling you about the Street Fighter 6 grind at DreamHack? Yeah, I haven't ceased. I'm actually getting really good at Street Fighter. See, I just want to keep going. I think Goku could ever make it to Smash 6? Maybe. That'd be kind of lit. been watching a lot. It's insane how I got so good so quickly. I've been putting in the time. Well, that's why I'm not playing other games, because I'm not interested in being a jack of all trades, master of none. And I feel like if I played a bunch of games, that's what I would be, you know? I don't want to be good compared to people who don't actually compete in a bunch of games. I want to be world champion level skill in one game at a time. I want to be someone that can win Evo or a Capcom Cup or some shit like that, you know? And that's just not going to happen if I play a bunch of games at the same time competitively. At least, I'm not delusional enough to convince myself or to gaslight myself into thinking I can do that, you know? But yeah, GG's. IP Falcon, let's see. I have too much respect for the top players in Street Fighter to think I can just be better than all of them without giving it my all, you know? They're giving it their all. I need to do the same if I want to keep up with them. Can I give you what you can improve on since you can't get a kill? Before I do that, thank you Corito Bro for the raid of 3. For all of you newcomers, it's Twitch subs and YouTube members gameplay kind of night. I've been doing Smash streams once a week for a bit now. It's been fun. A nice break from the usual competition, so hope you're all having a good one. The main thing I think you need to work on, IP Falcon, is I think you commit too much. Like when you do those, like when you're charging smash attacks off the Angel platform, realistically that's not going to work unless your opponent just decides to run into it for some reason. You're kind of just letting your opponent know what you want to do and just hoping they'll just be dumb. I think in general you just throw out too many like high commitment options. Like Falcon has like really good aerials for controlling space. You could use your tilts and jab. Like see what I'm doing now where I'm like kind of like moving around with back airs like this. Even just like using back airs and like running around with tilts will help a lot. Because right now you're only really making me respect like big, really big moves. You gotta use your smaller moves too. It's like if you've ever watched like fencing, they're not just like doing full body like lunging thrusts. There's lots of little pokes here and there because you're just trying to control space until you actually have something more concrete. And if I know that you're just gonna commit to really big moves consistently, all I have to do is just wait outside of your range and just wait to react to something. I was just whiff punishing for the most part. I didn't need to like open you up in neutral. I would just wait for you to open yourself up. And then just be nearby enough so that when it happens, I can do something about it. Damn, that missed? I'm surprised. And do tilts? Yeah, tilts are good too, for sure. Yeah, just start learning your lower commitment options. Oh, almost got it. Oh yeah, dash attack's really good too. I didn't even mention that move, but like dash attack's a super good whip punish as well. In boxing, they condition with jabs before going with the final blow. Yep. It's one of the reasons I actually like using a lot of combat sports analogies whenever I talk to people about concepts, because a lot of it transfers. I think a lot of people that might otherwise like think that learning neutral's like too like nerdy or technical or whatever. It makes a lot of sense if you think about it in terms of combat sports, because a lot of concepts actually transfer really well.
Falcon wins.
If you watch two high-level boxers, they're like constantly darting around each other and using light strikes until they're confident to go for like big blows to take knockouts and things like that.
Ready?
Yeah, it's a lot of very similar ideas. Did I stop competitive? For Ultimate, yes. I'm actually going really hard in Street Fighter nowadays. That's starting to go really well. Hope to see me again in the new Smash. Yeah, I plan on competing in Smash 6 whenever that happens. Until then, no, I'm just a casual Smasher, like, honestly, most of chat. Most of y'all are casual Smashers. I'm just one of y'all now. Until then. Send me a tweet back in Smash 4 asking for advice. Shit, that was a long time ago. Oh, almost got him. Did you guys know Cloud was shown for Smash 4 DLC like 8 years ago? How's your inspo back then for Falcon? Hell yeah, thank you. Yeah, I got a little bit more left in the tank for when Smash 6 comes out. Smash competitive scene is crazy now. I haven't really kept up, so I wouldn't know, but I'll take your word for it. I've mostly just kept up with Street Fighter competitively recently. Because, I mean, for obvious reasons, I'm trying to go as far as I can in that, so it just makes more sense to focus on that. Speaking of Street Fighter, thank you Akuma303 for the follow, by the way. You excited for Akuma in a few months? He looks sick. I like that redesign they got him.
Ready? 3, 2, 1, go!
Yeah, as far as like tournaments recently for Ultimate, I kind of only watch when like my friends are on screen. I kind of just don't care too much otherwise nowadays. Like sometimes I'll tune in to watch like Georgia homies, but I don't usually pay attention otherwise anymore. So I might tune into Collision for a little bit to if Omega, Cola, or any of them go on a run. Yeah, see what they do with Luke. Realistically, he's getting some more nerfs. So I guess I would just prepare for that, honestly. Dude, it's funny, they nerfed him, but I think he's still just the best character in the game, honestly. I should come by the local scene sometime. Like 4-4? I go to 4-4 every week. For Street Fighter, that is. I mean, that's where I'm gonna be at 4-4 tomorrow. That missed? Really? I should come to the Shears monthly. What's that? meets up in Alpharetta this Saturday. I'll be honest, this Saturday, I'm probably just gonna do a Red Bull Kumite watch party. What games does it have? Ah, I thought I could spot dodge in time. I guess not. Yeah, I deserved that. That was some greedy shit. It's got doubles of Godzilla X Kong and regular singles. I'm probably not going to show up, to be honest. I'll probably just stay home and do a Red Bull Kumite watch party.
FatalityFalcon wins.
Because that's a really big tournament this weekend, Saturday and Sunday. Yeah, GG's Justin, and let's see. Up next is XC Meme. It's time for you and I to play, and Lord Barrett, you're up after that, okay? By the way, it's been a while, so you know what time it is, guys? I think it's about that time again. I'm currently in the midst of fundraising for Evo Japan. And what I'm doing for that mainly, would I give you some advice? Sure. The main thing that stuck out to me is I felt like you weren't really doing anything to impose yourself in my space. I feel like you kind of just let me control stage for free. I think you need to like try and play more aggressively and hold center more. I was kind of just able to bully you into the corner for free, and then you just had nowhere you could go. Is the list closer? Can you join? Yeah, you can join. Just type exclamation mark and join. If you're a sub. But, I'm current. Next weekend is the Street Fighter 6 monthly. That's really poor timing, honestly. Next weekend is Max Mode, which is a big Georgia regional for fighting games. It's like the spiritual successor to Final Round, if you know what that tournament is. So I'm pretty sure all the Georgia people are just going to be at that. If it was the week after that, I could probably go, but I'm going to be at Max Mode. Sorry. Because that's a 3-day regional, and, you know, it's just going to be a bigger thing. That's such unfortunate timing. If it was next weekend, I could probably pull through.
One, go!
Yeah, I just gotta prioritize the bigger tournament, you know? As much as Max Mode has a pop bonus too. I think Max Mode has a $500 pop bonus for Street Fighter. Yeah, it's a big 3-day event with a pop bonus, so of course that's gonna be my priority. Yeah, if it could get rescheduled to next weekend, I could probably show up, honestly. Because I feel like no one's gonna show up, honestly. That's actually just the worst timing imaginable. Oh, I almost got him! Am I dead? Not quite. Yup. Yup. Gotta get that bag. Well, I wouldn't say get the bag per se, but like, I'm gonna try to get the bag. You have to top 8 to get the bag. And like, I'm a good player, but I've yet to top 8 anything big, you know? My best placing I've gone so far to big tournament is 13th so far, so I'm hoping max mode can be my first real top 8, you know?
Ready?
Nah, I'm gonna top 8 trust. I'm gonna do everything in my power too, yeah. I'm gonna fight my heart out, and if it's not enough, then my opponents were just better, and I'll have to figure out how to be better next time. It is what it is. That was really good DI. Am I dead? Whoa, what the hell was that? My DJ is nice. Do you believe I can pull it off? Thank you. Yeah, just gotta... I'm just gonna fight my heart out, do my best with whatever bracket they give me, and hopefully that's enough. Damn, I saved him. Never mind, we're good. Get the fuck away from me, Kazuya Mishima. Oh! I escaped. Alright, here comes wall jump, wall jump, wall jump. Well, that wasn't quite what I thought they were gonna do, but you know, if it works, right? Ooh, nice. Oh god, am I dead? Oh no! Okay, thankfully Falcon's a thick boy. He's fine. Turns out he's rescheduling for the 30th if I want to pull up. That can probably work. Out of curiosity, was max mode the reason they were thinking about rescheduling? Because that's actually just the worst possible timing for a Street Fighter 6 monthly in Georgia. Because max mode only happens once a year, you know? It's trying to be the spiritual successor to Final Round, which used to be like the Atlanta FGC major. It used to be such a big deal. We would have like 20 or 30 Japanese players fly out for that tournament. And max mode is trying to be like the spiritual successor to that. The Smash equivalent would be like how Riptide is like the spiritual successor to Smash and Splash. It's kind of like that, you know? So I doubt max mode is going to be that big this year, but we hope that as time passes and the name gets to build itself back up, that people will be like, oh yeah, this is the Atlanta tournament. You know, it's probably going to need some time to build that name up, where people think of max mode like that, but I'm really excited and I'm trying my best to help them out with it because I want Georgia to thrive, just, you know, just in general. You DM'd him about it? Yeah. Next Saturday is definitely the move if you're trying to get as many attendance as possible. Just try not to conflict with max mode. Just barely missed. Oh! Thought I was gonna die. Alright, we're good. We got there. Alright, just don't jump into him. Got it. Ooh, we got those? We got those? Oh! Alright, I'm dead. You got it. Ah, I messed up. Yeah, downer in. Yep, got the read on the downer drift. But yeah, GG's, it was fun. Let's see. Next up, Lord Barrett, it's time for United playing, and Tobias, you're up after that, okay? Alright, it's been a little while, so I'm gonna do the sales pitch again. Have any of you guys ever heard of HelloFresh before? It's a meal subscription service that it's really good if you like how good you like how good home cooked food is, but you don't have time for that, or maybe you don't have the skills or confidence in it. But you also don't want to just like Uber Eats or get like fast food because it just feels terrible every time you eat it. In a lot of ways, HelloFresh is kind of like a nice middle ground. It's like pre-packaged meal prep that you then just prepare yourself really quickly. So you can have some surprisingly high quality meals for a lot cheaper than you'd expect if you use my link right here. And you might think, why would you want to buy food from me? Because if you buy it from me and you use my code right there, not only will you get a deal that's honestly like probably going to be cheaper than getting good meals at the grocery store, at least for the first time. Not only will you get that, but you also can get a Metafy lesson in Smash or Street Fighter included for free if you do that. If you end up doing it, of course, you just send a friend request to me on Discord so I can accept your proof and just like prove that you did it by like taking a picture and sharing it or whatever. And if you do that, you get honestly a pretty solid deal on food for grocery shopping. And you help me out a lot, so... And of course, you help yourself out by just getting a good deal on some groceries and good food. And a Metafy lesson, so... For anyone who's just wanting to learn how to get better at Smash or Street Fighter, I'll spend an hour teaching you. And I'm good at this shit. You can ask my Fire students. I have good reviews. Alright, shilling over. But yeah, the main reason I'm doing this is if we get 10 of these deals bought, we're currently at 2, then I'm confident at that point I'll have enough to where I can buy the Evo Japan flight without pushing it. If I do go to Japan, I'm gonna go for a few weeks. Bring my stream equipment and stream like every day while I'm there. So I'll do stuff with as many of the Japanese top players as I can. Just level up a shit ton. Make some good content, do vlog stuff. Do vlog content and other stuff at Evo Japan. Record like 2x KO content if I can go there. And really just so much. And my goal would also be for Street Fighter to try and reach 2100 MR while I'm there. So yeah, I would just level up massively as a player. The content would be sick. And what's funny is if I stream over there, but I stream at 8 AM, I could literally stream at the exact same time I normally do. Like, I normally stream at 6 PM Eastern time, but if I stream at 8 AM over there, you guys could literally watch my streams with 0 variation from when you normally watch, except I'd be in Japan instead. Oh shit! The sweet spot of streaming for me? Yeah, exactly. So if any of you guys wanted to help out with that, consider doing the HelloFresh thing. For a good deal on food, a built-in Smash or Street Fighter lesson as well. And my lessons are normally $50 an hour, but That HelloFresh deal is 40. So you're basically getting a discounted lesson and also a bunch of meals. So it's actually a really, like, it's genuinely a super good deal if you would otherwise be buying groceries sometime soon. You got a new cut looking fresh? Yeah, I got a haircut a few days ago. What's up, Jakku? It's been a little bit. Hope life's been treating you alright.
3, 2, 1, go!
Try me. Air bar.
Oh, almost got it. Just waiting on a call from a union job. Hope you get it. I hope you do too. Good luck. We read those. Ooh. Ooh. I see you mixing. That looks so janky. What's up, Hush Puppy? Am I gonna see you tomorrow? I've been going to 4-4 every week, bro. Oh god! Yep, that'll kill. That shit is so strong. Potentially even grinding Tekken more than Street Fighter recently. Tekken 8 is so sick. So I get it. It's just a good time to be a fighting game player, I think, just in general. See that even if you haven't played Ultimate seriously, if Falcon muscle memory doesn't go away, it's like riding a bike. Oh, I messed up. You're playing King? It's funny, if I was gonna play, that's who I was gonna play. I hear a lot of people complain about King nowadays, which means if you're a King player, you made a good choice. You played Smash for the first time in a year and you still hit cause combos? Nice. Yeah, I think that's the set. Surely I play some Tekken 8. I would be dirty. The thing is, Wet Diet, my goal isn't to just play games and be good at them in a general sense. I want to be a world champion, bruh. I don't want to just be good and people are like, oh look, you're good at this game. I'm not interested in that. I want to win Evo. I want to win Capcom Cup. So I've just been giving Street Fighter my all. Although if I wasn't playing Street Fighter like that, I'd probably be playing Tekken like that. I think Tekken 8, as far as like fighting games go, would definitely be my second choice. Hell, maybe I'd even like Tekken more if I had gotten into it, but Street Fighter ultimately came out like 7 months before Tekken did, so by the time the game even came out, I'd already made a lot of progress in Street Fighter, and I'm already pretty into it at this point, you know? If they came out at the same time, I might have chosen Tekken. Although, who knows? We don't live in that timeline, so who really knows, right? Ooh! Tekken gets annoying at times because it feels like constant knowledge checks you have to be 100 hours into so you learn how to fight it. Yeah, I think part of that is just because Tekken is just a game series with so many goddamn moves. Every character like literally has 100 plus moves or whatever, you know? So it makes sense. Like, I think that's just a logical byproduct of having a game with so many moves for each character. That's one of the things that makes watching top level Tekken so cool though. Is because those are players who have put in the hours. So that's when the knowledge checking stops happening, and instead you just see some really intricate shit, you know? Like, top level Tekken is just the sickest shit. I think low level Tekken is just really funny. It's probably mid level Tekken that where people either find out that they like the game or they get frustrated and quit. Because mid level is like where you're good enough to realize that you're being knowledge checked a lot, but not good enough to consistently deal with it, you know? So mid-level is probably where a lot of Tekken players go to die. They either stick around and Tekken is for them, or they don't. Oh, JP is insane, Vingus. Although I guess he's a little bit less insane now. In the most recent patch, they nerfed him, so he's like a little less ridiculous now. He used to be really broken. And in some ways he still is, but like, he's more balanced now.
FatalityFalcon wins.
But like, his downsides are a little more pronounced. You've gone multiple hours in a row of not being able to finish a set because someone plugs. It's that bad in Tekken. Multiple hours in a row. Jesus Christ. That's tough. Yeah, Tekken offline seems really sick, but apparently the online experience is not the best right now. Oh, Hush Puppy's a Marisa player. At least in Street Fighter. President of JP Hate Club right now? I don't blame you. That's a club with a lot of members. A lot of JP complaining. Got the up tilt read again? Nah. Air dodge? Okay, they air dodge. You got it. Oh, for sure, Hush Puppy. Kazuya Mishima. And Samus? Samus is not as much, though, for sure. I feel like people definitely tend to complain more about Kazuya. King rolls motherfuckers on the ground for half their bar, makes your stomach hurt. It's like a whole Yakuza cutscene. That shit lasts forever for no reason.
3, 2, 1, go!
Bingo! Oh? Got him! You like characters with mad plus frames? Oh yeah.
FatalityFalcon wins.
Either way, GG's, and let's see. Next up in line is Tobias. Any advice? The main thing that stuck out to me is that I don't feel like you abuse charge shot anywhere near as much as you should. Like, charge shot point blank, you just get an unholy amount of stuff. I think you... Because you don't really use charge shot that much, and when you do use it, outside of combos, it doesn't feel like you're really conditioning much with it. Yeah, the main thing is, like, charge shot by existing can warp neutral quite a lot, to where the game becomes about charge shot more than anything the moment you have it. There's a lot of value in just having charge shot and threatening it so that people will shield and then you can grab them, or making people want to jump over it so you anticipate that and just jump and forward air them. There's so much inherent RPS that it just forces by virtue of existing. And for the time being, you're not really making me have to play that RPS game. You're kind of just shooting it at me and it either hits or it doesn't. And you're not like doing other things to stop people from the usual counterplay. So yeah, just try and get used to, are they consistently jumping over charge shots? Act like you're going to charge shot and then forward air. Are they consistently shielding it? Go up and grab. It also helps if, in that case, you run away in camp. You want to use it a little closer up in general, too. Like, if you're going to mostly use it in the corner, then it's a lot easier for me to avoid it and still gain stage control at the same time. You want to, like, be closer to me and try and hold center stage while you use it. That way, if I'm going to dodge it, I have to do so by cornering myself or having to engage you directly. You force me to have to take more risks if you're going to do that. Being closer makes it less reaction time when you do release it. Yeah, as it turns out, a pretty experienced Samus player happens to be in chat right now. And can confirm the things I'm saying. Yep, do the full hop. Yeah, threatening, it makes me able to shield or jump, which you can counterplay. Yeah, she's so good at forcing RPS on her terms.
FatalityFalcon wins.
You want to get some games today, Kobe? It's been a little bit, man.
Ready? 3, 2, 1, go!
Show me a move.
You're at work right now? No worries. You're still ass? No worries. I'm happy to play people of all skill levels. Probably only got a little better since you last played. Well, I've probably gotten a good bit worse. Or at the very least, I'm not practiced like that. Yeah, I'm definitely like, I wouldn't say terribly rusty because I still do these casual streams. You're moving to Washington, D.C. in the summer, so you're going to grind with you when I can? Yeah, sounds good. Gonna get that fiver? Ooh, that's the way to do it. Dude, these remixes they did for Super Mario RPG go kind of nuts. I messed up. Just to make sure. What the hell? That was a weird angle. I was like slightly suspended for a moment. Yeah, I just had a weird bonk. Your goal is to be able to compete with PR players or make it out of pools in a major. If you do that, you're satisfied. I think it's a very solid and reasonable goal. With Falcon, as one should. That was nice though. Yeah, I think that's the set. It has been a minute, Big Po L4ST, or is it last? I'm not sure. Either way, I think that's the set. So I guess I think I'll mention it one more time. Yeah, I think I'll mention it one more time since we're probably going to wrap up the stream fairly soon at this point. I am sponsored by HelloFresh for a little while, guys. So if any of you have been interested in getting a Metafy lesson anytime soon, if you actually use my HelloFresh link instead, you'll be able to get a pretty good amount of food, which if you're going grocery shopping anytime soon, that's a good replacement. And it's some good stuff too. I've had HelloFresh before. The meal prep that you get from it's pretty solid shit. Really like it a lot. I've got a package coming this Saturday actually, so that's gonna be nice. You get some really good meals from that. Yeah, and that is actually a good bit cheaper than getting a regular Metafy lesson with me, but it also comes packaged with one. So it's like a near $100 value for less than half of that. And for every one of those subscriptions that someone gets through my link, if it's a new account, for every single one of them, it helps me out a lot. So if I get enough of them, I'm gonna be able to make Evo Japan, I think. Without that, I'm gonna need some luck. Can you have some advice too? Sure. One of the main things that stuck out to me was that I feel like you were too passive. I kind of felt like I could just move around you for free because for the most part, you weren't really like imposing yourself on me. It felt like you were kind of just letting me bully you into the corner for free. So because of that, I was able to just keep you in the corner, and once you're in the corner, I can kind of just throw out a lot of moves with impunity, and it covers almost all of your space, so good luck escaping it. See, the real value of stage control is if you have someone in the corner, everything you have is just so much more likely to be able to hit if you throw it out. You can think about space control as a relative thing, where if I'm in the corner over here, and I want to put pressure over here, and you're literally anywhere in this general space, my moves will, relative to the amount of space available, cover only a very small portion of that space. But if like you're over here and I'm right here, like this, then I can throw out moves in this little area, and you don't have space behind you to avoid it. So even though it's the same move as before, its effective value has skyrocketed just because of its position. So when you let me bully you into the corner over and over again, I can effectively just throw out moves with a massive chance of landing over and over and over and over again. And you're in a position where you can't do the same. I'm rigging the game in my favor when I do that. And likewise, if you're controlling the stage effectively, you're rigging the game against them. It's the same shit, just applied to the other person instead. Either way, thank you, Jeepster, for dropping the follow as well. Don't only play subs or followers too. I'm only doing Twitch subs and YouTube members right now, but I'm probably about to call it for the night, honestly. Yeah, I think we're gonna go raid 404 at this point. So, on that note, thank you all so much for supporting the stream. If any of y'all are going grocery shopping anytime soon, consider using some of that money instead on my HelloFresh thing, if you want to help me out. Would actually do me a massive solid. And you'll get your money's worth, so like, I'm not like scamming you. Yeah, you guys have a good night. Take care, and see you for a relatively short stream tomorrow before I go to 404. And this weekend is a big Red Bull Kumite watch party, so that should be a lot of fun. You guys have a good night. We're gonna go raid 404. You might do HelloFresh after you finish your groceries. It's very much worth it financially. It's probably actually cheaper than getting regular groceries right now, honestly. Like, obviously it gets more expensive after the first box, but you get a 50% discount on the first box. So it's probably actually cheaper than just buying meals otherwise, so. And of course, anyone who does it also gets a Metafy lesson, so it's pretty damn good value. Yeah, anyone who does it, if they prove that they ordered it, By like screenshotting a receipt, I just book a lesson. I did that with someone earlier today, actually. Alright, y'all have a good night. Say hi to 404. They're doing 404 Smash Night right now, so if you want to support the Georgia Smash local scene, just watch some good gameplay. Y'all have a good night. See you tomorrow.